Hello, my name is Jasmine Jennings, and I am currently pursuing my associate's degree in accounting, and then I will pursue my bachelor's degree in accounting. When it comes to my e-portfolio, it's not quite full yet. I do not have a project under each of my course outcomes, but I feel that many of my projects fall under multiple course outcomes. My course outcomes are as follows. 1. Informational literacy and communication. 2. Rational learning. 3. Thinking abilities. 4. Quantitative and scientific reasoning. 5. Community and career. 6 is to interpret and apply generally accepted accounting principles to analyze, record, and report financial information. 7 is to develop accounting reports for internal and external users. 8 is to analyze and interpret financial statement information to assist users in the management and decision-making process. 9 is to select and utilize appropriate technology to complete accounting functions. And 10 is to differentiate between ethical and unethical decisions. The first project I have in my e-portfolio was for my Accounting Principles 2 course. It was a journal entry, worksheet, income statement, balance sheet, and post-closing trial balance. All of these statements are essential for basic accounting and bookkeeping, so I put it under the outcome of analyze and interpret financial statements, but I also feel that it could fall under the rational learning outcome because I took the basic information that was given to me and translated it into the types of statements that were needed. The second project I have in my e-portfolio was for my Career Development 1 class. It was an essay question project based on the lifespan theory and an article about it. I had to compare and contrast my life to the person in the article's life. I put this under thinking abilities, but I feel that it could also fall under informational literacy and communication, because I had to understand the theory itself, and then I had to communicate through a document how I related or didn't relate to the person in the article. My next project in my e-portfolio was for my Payroll Procedures and Administration course. It was an analysis of the manual payroll process versus the computerized payroll process. I put this under rational learning, but I feel that it could have been put under the category that is to select and utilize appropriate technology to complete accounting functions, because I had to compare the advantages and disadvantages of the manual payroll process and figure out if the manual payroll process or a computerized payroll process was more beneficial and efficient for certain types of companies. The next project I have in my e-portfolio was for my income tax accounting class, and it was an analysis of tax preparations and the ethics involved. I put it under informational literacy and communication, although I believe that was a misclick of myself, because I most definitely would have put it under the outcome that states differentiate between ethical and unethical decisions, because that is what the basis of the project was. My next project was for my Office Applications course. It was an Access workbook that I had to organize the information of 25 different employees. I put it under the outcome that states select and utilize appropriate technology to complete accounting functions, but I feel that I could have put it under quantitative and scientific reasoning, because I wasn't given very specific instructions as to how to organize the information. I had to take what I'd learned and use my best judgment to appropriately organize the employee information. My next project was for my Financial Literacy Analysis course, and it was a 3-week-long project where I had to make a comparative balance sheet as well as a statement of cash flows and an income statement. I also had to find things like the profit margin, current ratio, turnovers, and return on assets. I put this under the outcome that states to develop accounting reports for internal and external viewers, but I feel that it could also fall under the outcome that states to interpret and apply the generally accepted accounting principles to analyze, record, and report financial information. The final project I have in my ePortfolio was for my cost accounting course. For this project, I created T accounts, journal entries, and a cost of good manufactured sheet from information that was given. I put it under rational learning, but I feel that it could fall under the outcome that states to develop accounting reports for internal and external users because I created different types of financial reports in comparison to those that I was creating for my previous courses. Looking back at all of the projects that I have in my ePortfolio and all of the institutional and program outcomes that I had, I don't see a project that can currently fit under the community and career outcome, so I'll be sure to add one to that outcome soon. But I would say a majority of the assignments from this current course could fall under the outcome of community and career. We did things such as create resumes and cover letters, as well as create profiles for LinkedIn and MyCred. And all of those things I feel helped me participate in social, academic, and professional communities for individual growth and to function as a citizen of a multicultural world. And all of that is, in quote, what the community and career outcome is.